Good evening. Happy 2022. I nearly said 1922 then. Happy 2022. I hope whatever you're doing on the workbench is going fine. First things first, she won't hear this, but I'll say it anyway. Happy birthday to Mrs. I think I pronounced this right, Mrs. Tanaka in Japan. Happy birthday, Mrs. Tanaka in Japan. 119 today. Can you believe that? 119. And she says she's determined to make 120. Marvellous. So happy birthday. The giveaway, this month's giveaway, is in the post somewhere. I'll tell you what it is, quickly, because I'm going to be quick tonight, because I want to go watch a movie with Charlie. It's this month's giveaway, January giveaway, is an Alpine miniature, 135 Alpine miniature, US Marine, in full combat gear. A very nice miniature. I'm tempted to buy one for myself, actually. A very nice 135 miniature. Alpine are supposed to be some of the best resin figures out there, miniatures. So you have until such time that it gets here to enter. If you want to enter, just put in your comment below, just put Alpine and we'll know what you mean. I'm sure it'll take 2 or 3 days to get here, particularly with the delays in the post and everything. So this month's giveaway, Alpine miniature, very nice miniature. Our 172nd Strelets French and Greatcoats are finished. This is the second batch. Oh, officer figure sliding forward. I'll put them on the turntable in a minute. You can have a look at them on the turntable. That's the second batch. That's them done. What I did do this time was, when I did the video about how I do my flags, one or two of you suggested you could put a piece of tin foil, laminate the flag on a piece of tin foil and do it that way. So I tried that. That's what I did this time. I didn't like that. It didn't seem to curve very naturally. It seemed to almost go into sort of like sharpish sort of edges. So I didn't go a lot on that. But it's horses for courses and personal choice. But I thought I'd give that a go this time. So that's them done. That's the box of Strelets finished. So I'll put them away in a minute for as such time that we need them for the gaming table or whatever. Where's my box? That's our final battalion. That bloody awful blue plastic again. A couple of coats of primer gets rid of it. Quite big figures for 1/72nd scale, I've got to say. You can notice the size disparity. If I take this little officer figure by Eshe and we sort of compare the two, you can see the disparity. Alright, I know he's wearing a bit of a bear skin, but even so, quite a bit bigger figure for 1/72nd. So this is why I say to you, I say unto you, I believe I can mix Airfix 132 and 135 scale figures on the same table, because I've seen some of you out there and you have 28mm figures, as most of you tend to do, 28mm, and you say, look at these 28mm compared to these, the size disparity, and yet you use them on the same gaming table. So I think I can do 132 and 135, provided the 132, provided I stick to Airfix. One thing I can't do, I've sussed this out, is use Matchbox 132 figures, because they're even bigger than Airfix. They're considerably bigger than Airfix, all supposed to be 132, and if you compare a Matchbox 132 with a 135 figure, it does look ridiculous. It does look ridiculous. You can't do it. I'll show you sometime. I've got boxes of Matchbox figures here, but the Airfix 132 and the 135, you can more or less get away with it. You get away with it, which is was my original idea, was to do backbone of your army with the Airfix 132 figures, and then just to add variety, we would put in the 135 figures, like mortar crews and all this type of stuff. So that's what we're going to do. And I've decided, once we finish these naps, because that French Grenadiers here, that's the last full unit I'm doing. Then it's just, there's about 20 odd figures, odds and ends, and Wellington, and we're done. So we're all but done now with this project. So the next thing I'm going to do is have a go at some World War II. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm looking forward to, having a go at some World War II. So I was online last night, as if I need any more, but and I did notice, if you look on eBay, maybe on other places as well, but I was on eBay. Admittedly, I was only looking at 135 figures, but it may work for 28mm and other scales as well. But for 135, I was amazed how many different brand new additions there were to people's ranges. I suppose because it's a new year. They brought these out for the new year, I suppose. But there was a lot of things I hadn't seen before, and I'm a regular viewer on that for 135, and there was a lot of things I hadn't seen, some of them which I bought actually. A couple of books I bought, which I'll review when they get here, and that's for uniforms for World War II. Beautiful book I bought on the Waffen SS and all the camouflage patterns on the jackets. So that's going to be handy. I'm always thinking ahead of what I need for the next project. So I like to have everything ready to go. I don't want to have something and say, oh, I need so and so for that. So I like to be ready for it. So the camouflage pattern books would be great. So that's really me done. That's where we're at. Working on the French Grenadiers. That's the last full unit. I gotta say, although they're quite a bit bigger than the Strelets and the other figures, some of the best 1/72 Napoleonics you're likely to find. Absolutely beautiful. Backpacks are separate on them, a little bit fiddly. So we'll paint the backpacks when we've done the main figures. You can see the, at least I think you can see the hole in the back there for the backpack. It just plugs in. I looked on Plastic Soldier Review, and this box of figures scored 48 out of 50, which is very high indeed. The only reason it didn't score 50 was because they were a bit picky about the number of poses in the box. There could have been a better range of poses, but everything else, like mold quality, historical accuracy, sculpting, all that type of thing. 10 out of 10, couldn't fault it. I said as far as Napoleonic French Grenadiers go, in this scale, that was as good as you'll get. It's a definitive set. And I gotta say they are absolutely, if you're into 1/72nd Napoleonics, get a box of them if you can. I wanted 1 or 2 more boxes, but I couldn't really get any online. Not on sort of eBay anyway. The 2 boxes that I saw would have cost me like 30 odd quid. I sort of balked a bit at paying that, didn't really want to pay that. But beautiful figures nonetheless. They're going to look great when they're done. A lovely set to finish off this project with. And then, like I say, it's just the odds and ends. Lord Wellington and his chums. Got to get him done on a round stand cake base. So that's it. So that's me done. Hope you're all having a good 2022. Be careful, stay safe. It's still a strange world. But lots of nasty things going about. So, yeah, if you want to go with the Alpine miniature, US Marine in full kit with the pack on and the trenching tool and all this business, just put Alpine down below, and whenever he gets here, we'll do the draw. We'll go back to the bingo machine, because the Christmas tree's gone now. The Christmas tree's gone. So nobody wanted to show me their Christmas trees this year. I come to the conclusion it must have been 1 or 2 things. Either you all had very sad looking Christmas trees, or B, it's a state secret. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody for subscribing. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, push the button. Come on, let's get past 250, and we'll see you on the next one.